Hey, welcome everybody. T12, what up? Chuck, what up? Happy Saturday night. I'm just getting started. Give me a minute or two just to make sure everything's set up right. We're in Denver tonight. The lights you're seeing are kind of right ahead of us. That's Coors Field. I think the baseball season started, so we're going to start seeing these lights a lot. Oh, it says Rockies opener. Dang, so maybe these bars will let out and then we'll have like a pop-in downtown scene to look at. I wonder how they did in their home opener. That would make sense. There's been a little bit more traffic than usual tonight. This is the baseball team here, the Rockies. And I don't see anybody in the seats. So maybe that was a lot earlier. I don't know. I know the Nuggets played earlier today. We played the San Antonio Spurs. And that game, Nuggets were about to lose it. And then Jokic pushed us into overtime. And then we won in overtime. Oh, I guess the game just let out. Look at the crowds. Maybe that's why nobody's in the seats. Does anybody know how they did? Also, I'm not sure who won the NCAA men's basketball game too, the Final Four game. I think UConn advanced, and I'm not sure if Michigan won or not. KD, what up? Jazz Drummer, what up? Greg, Rob, Chowda, Mark. Welcome everybody. We're in a bunch of traffic. This apparently is the Rockies traffic that just let out. I still don't know if they won or not, but we'll probably just go into this little section right here and see if there are a bunch of crowds to start. I'm trying out some new copyright-free music too, so keep your expectations low. It's gonna suck just like the last one, but it's free. I want to say this stadium was new in early 90s, mid 90s, and that was a long time ago now. I didn't realize they went to a World Series. Somebody was telling me that the other day and I had to look it up. Whoa, look at the crowds down here. Look under. Oh, because this looks like one of the main parking lots right here. Okay, I do have my chat up. What up, Miguel? Almost Vibrant, what up? My Red Sox beat the Rockies in the World Series 2009. Hey! My cousin that I'm very close with, he's a huge Red Sox fan. Ever since the Wade Boggs era. Wow, a lot of people down here. If I was a hot dog, bacon wrapped hot dog vendor, I'd be right there. Jack and Neve, what up? Good to see you. Daniel, Rayzoner, Brandy, what up? What up to everybody in New Zealand, Australia? Linda and I have been watching Australian Survivor. We're fans of regular Survivor. If you like regular Survivor, you'll love Australian Survivor. It's just better in almost every way. We're on episode 14 of probably like 19. I think they go for $500,000 where the American Survivor show goes for $1 million. They try so much harder for the Australian one. I don't know. I'm really enjoying... Well, this isn't the most epic cast, but Australian Survivor is just really good. And then we're waiting to get a little bit deeper into this season of Survivor, because we like to have maybe 8 to 10 in the bank before we start in on it. So yeah, we haven't started the American one yet, but we're about 13 to 15 episodes into the Australian Survivor. And just like every other one, we didn't like the cast. We were like, oh, this is going to be a dud season, and it's turned into a good season. These are the crowds that just left the baseball game. I'll try to get us away from here just so we can avoid the people that are trying to find their cars. We'll probably just stay out of this area for the next 30 minutes or so. Cap, what up? Denise, what up? Glidis or Gildis, what up? Wu-Tang, Michigan is up by 27 with 10 minutes left. Oh, that's pretty locked in. It's fun to go to baseball games too. So when I looked at the prices for this baseball stadium, some of the tickets were $7. I saw an advertisement on Facebook that said season tickets were $188. I doubt those were like premium seats for season tickets, but still, like, you can say I have season tickets to the baseball game. $188. Whoa, look at the color of this. It doesn't look as crazy on the phone, but it's like I don't know what you would call that. But I kind of like it. It's not a peach. It's not an orange. It's like right in the middle. It looks kind of basic on the phone, but... Oh, that's a Jeep? What a weird Jeep. And then here are the people going to their cars right now from the baseball game. I don't think I've ever taken Linda to a baseball game. This dude still has his sunglasses on right here. Yeah. Oh, also tonight this is Linda's car. My wife got a Tesla at the end of the summer. And so we're in the Tesla tonight. It says 52 degrees. It was probably like 65 today, but it felt chilly. Sunny, but chilly. It's trying to be winter for one more week before it turns into summer. Linda and I go to Ross and Marshall's a lot. There were so many options in terms of like the Rockies jerseys, anything Rockies affiliated. They had an epically terrible season last year and all the merch got super cheap. I want to say this neon thing has been here the whole time. I could definitely remember it for the last like 4 or 5 years. Out. Safe. Let's see who's in the chat. Happy Saturday night, everybody. What up, Julie? What up, Thames? No transitional springtime, I know. We have terrible seasons every year, Jeremy. Grab that Broncos merch. Hey, we got Waddle now. That was a big upgrade. There was a guy I really liked on the Dolphins, Waddle, and for some reason we got him on the cheap too. Yeah. I was at the I was at the Nuggets game last Tuesday, and There were a bunch of people from the Colorado soccer team, but it was the mascot for the Rockies. He was there all night. Oh, he's trying to, I'll let him stop us. He's trying to let the crowd pass. Do it, bro. We want to see who's attending these games for the opener. Colorado is pretty diverse. If you ask me, if you ask Linda, she's like, oh, there's so many white people. Which is true, but I think compared to like Nebraska or Iowa, pretty diverse. Better tacos than anywhere in the Midwest. And these bacon-wrapped hot dogs, they look okay. It looks hot at least. Who's he making this for? Oh, he's making it for that guy. Chance the Rapper right here. Oh, no. I think I'm going to try to go left and then go right and get around this crowd. We're still in the middle of it right now. Todd, what up? How are you doing? James Reed, what up? I saw T. Reed was the star in the UConn game tonight. I was not a UConn fan all season, but when they beat Duke in the last second, it made me know who they were. I see food. Ooh. The guy on the phone, yep. Bacon wrapped hot dogs actually smell pretty good. To me it smells like clubbing. These girls, I don't know if this is the smartest baseball game shoe choice right here. Those look like they hurt. Ow, 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 every step. Ow, ow, ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, they're projecting something over here. Is that just a wine glass? On Market. We're on, I think, 21st and Market, something like that. 19th and Market. Last stream, I definitely missed 2 or 3 different super stickers. If I miss anything tonight and you still want to grab my attention, I'll try to remember at the very end of the night. So if you send a message and I don't get it, then just tell me like, hey, I sent a message earlier, you didn't see it. I'll try to do like a recap at the end. We'll see if I remember to do that or not. Hey, Jack and Neve, thank you very much. Members for 23 months. Mwah. Jack and Neve, thank you so much. Great to see you. We were here last weekend and the crowd was pretty bumping because it was about 65 degrees at night. I was in Boulder earlier today and the sororities and the frats were all like slip and slides in the front yard. They were barbecuing. I don't know if it's rush week or spring break or whatever it is, but all the frats in the sororities were having like volleyball games and cookouts. Oh, this dude got stuck in it. This is always me on Halloween when I'm driving around in WeHo, like the cars don't let you through and then all of a sudden you're in the middle of the crosswalk. People start jumping over the crowd. Oh, this dude's wearing Phillies stuff right here. Wow, bro. They must have been playing the Phillies. I don't know why that guy would have that on if they weren't. Florida Man 63. Come back to LA. Loved your night cruises around LA. Hey, thank you, Florida Man. LA cruises would be so cool. Hey. I do miss the Dodger drone shows. When the Dodger games would let out, I would try to get into a good spot to see the Dodger drones, which would change quite a bit. Ooh, look at the party buses coming through. I want to spend a night following these party limo guys around. Just see what an average night is like. How many times are people throwing up on average? Oh, look at the Wonder Woman boots right here. First Wonder Woman boots of the night already. 15 minutes in. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, God. It shows me like almost hitting it. Oh, don't tell Linda. I'm just kidding, baby. That wasn't even close. Whoa, they're getting close. Party bus is rubbing. Oh, and there's a dude in a motorcycle on the left trying to get through. Look at this guy. Almost touched us. Wow, bro. Wow. Look how high the handlebars are. This is not a tall dude. This dude's like 5'5" with heels. Those are huge handlebars. I'm gonna let somebody out. Go for it, bro. Oh yeah, take two, take two, take two. Take two. Oh man. Oh, motorcycle guy's following me. Now he's behind me. He knows I'm gonna get through traffic the fastest. He's like, this dude's got the moves. The moves like Thurman Thomas. Jeremy Gorilla Arms. What up, Tony? Happy Saturday night. If you're just joining us, this is, oh, we're gonna run this orange light. Oh, we made it. Oh, and we windshield wiped it on accident. If you're just joining us, this is downtown Denver. It's Saturday night, it's about 9:20. We just started the stream. You haven't really missed much yet, but the baseball game just let out. And when the baseball game lets out, late like this, 9 o'clock at night, a lot of these people funnel into the bars that are right in front of the stadium. And usually that's where we find the biggest groups of people, right in front of the baseball stadium. But especially on the nights that they have the games. I love this neon sign. They never let any of the letters go out. Well, I don't want to say never. They rarely let the letters go out. If anybody saw the stream last week, I showed a little bit. Oh, sorry, lady. I showed a little bit of the Flea performance on the Jimmy Fallon show. Flea has a new album out where he plays the trumpet. He plays the bass for Red Hot Chili Peppers, but he also plays the trumpet. And the stream stayed up for a couple days. It was fine. And then I think Thursday afternoon, I got a full copyright restriction saying that I used Jimmy Fallon show content. It took the stream down fully. It offered me a couple options. One of the options was trim out the spot with Jimmy Fallon show. So trimmed it out. It edited out that little clip. Dev immediately hit me up and was like, I redid the timestamps. So thank you so much, Dev, on the heroic timestamps. Updated it like within hours of it happening. Hey, what up, Turtle Butt? We kind of are away from the crowd now. Enough that we can, actually get around. We were in the thick of it for a minute. Julie Gomez, happy Easter. Happy Easter, Turtle Butt. Lisa Dub. Miguel, Jeremy, you ever had Snarfs? I love Snarfs. Snarfs is a sandwich shop here in Denver. We just went by one of the locations. Last time I was there, my buddy and I got the meatball sub. Really good, but like everything else, just if you get a sandwich or a burrito now, it's like $15 for a sandwich or a burrito. Earlier today, I went to Illegal Pete's. I got a steak burrito. It was $15.79 with no add-ons. I didn't get an extra scoop of anything or nothing. $15.79 before tip. And then when they flipped the screen around, it was like, do you want to pay $3 for the tip? $4 for the tip? $5? Like, they don't even offer you anything under $3. So then you have to hit other amount. Gave a $3 tip on a $15 sandwich, or 15, almost 16. Just everything's expensive now. When I was growing up, we used to go to Perkins or Village Inn, diners, and my grandma would open up her purse and pull out little baggies of like onions and tomatoes and stuff. And we would make fun of her, and she's like, well, my tomatoes taste better. Like, I grew these in my garden. I know exactly how they taste. This is what I want on my burger. But now she's like ahead of her time. She would be saving so much in all the add-ons. Linda and I used to eat at In-N-Out Burger a lot because they don't charge extra for onions or lettuce. And we would get extra lettuce, and they would put on like a side salad on top of the burger. We used to do that a lot. Both of us could have a double-double for like 10 or 11 bucks. And then if we split fries, maybe 13 bucks. For a meal for two of us, that's good. My one burrito today, $15.79. I don't get how everybody makes it. Like, Linda and I don't have kids. I try not to even want things. Like, I try to keep my wants super low. We're pretty thrifty. We use coupons for a lot of stuff. We still, like, don't have enough to buy all the groceries that we want. Like, we buy the groceries that are on sale that week. I'm basically scanning the supermarket for like, okay, this is a clearance thing. This is like 2 weeks before it expires, so it's a lot cheaper. Cubs at Guardians were rained out today. Doubleheader on Sunday. Oh, wow. Jack and Neve, very hot here this time of year. Usually in the upper 70s. It's been in the 90s, which is very warm. How hot do you guys think it's going to get this summer? If the winter was like this, like there really wasn't a winter, are we going to hit like 120s this summer? Is it going to be like stay inside? I lived in Minnesota for a little bit, and they would, my dad would watch the news in the morning. He'd leave it on, and they would say like, okay, it's negative 15. You can have exposed skin for 4 minutes today before it becomes frostbite. They would give you like how many minutes that you could have it exposed before it was frostbitten. And that was just a normal thing. I remember thinking like, wow, this is like something that these people just are okay with. it being negative 25. I did do that boiling water challenge thing where you boil a pot of water, you take it outside when it's like negative 15, negative 20. You throw it up in the air and it just immediately turns into crystals. Hey, what up, Felzu? Stay home, Dario. Jeremy, I bring my own gas at the gas station. Nice, Tony. Now I'm cooking with the gas. There's a light rail. See the track right here? The light rail is right there. This summer, I'll park the car and take us on that light rail. It's not super eventful, but it's nice on the way to something. Like on the way to a Nuggets game. But then if that's how you got there and then you're taking the same way on the way home, hundreds of other people are going to be doing that same thing. This area that we're in right now, this is where I saw this lowrider car sparking last weekend. And I saw him kind of on my left side, and I was like, oh, I wonder if we can catch up to him. We caught up to him, and this dude was just raking the bottom of this lowrider. It ended up making the thumbnail of the stream last week. Orion, what up? Good to see you, bro. 65 and light rain in Austin Town, Ohio. 65 is pretty nice. Let me know in the chat what your weather is like. This is mine right here. 51 degrees at 9:30 at night. Which is actually not that bad. Last weekend, it was at least 60. Oh, here's another light rail. This pedicab is partying back here. I didn't think that Jimmy Fallon show... I'm going to turn up the background music. I didn't think the Jimmy Fallon show would strike it. And then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, well, that's probably Peacock or something bigger that doesn't let anything go. Oh, look at the body on this Jeep. Look at the wheel wells. This thing's rowdy. Looks like a stormtrooper. I would get a stormtrooper wrap on this, like a big stormtrooper helmet. Dang, those wheel wells are ready for the acciones. To my left right here, there used to be a pizza place called Pizza 3.14 Pizza Pie. And it closed maybe 2 months ago, a month ago. Whoa, I'm in the middle. I have to run it just like everybody else now. I saw another location today. So the location here in Denver is closed, which sucks because Linda and I used to go there a lot. But there's one on the hill in Boulder, which is good news for me because every time I am in Boulder, I go to the hill. 98% of the time that I'm going to be in Boulder, I'm going to go to the hill. It's only showing one person on here, but somebody's hiding. There's a woman behind. I wanted to see if it would pick it up. "28 degrees in Halifax, Nova Scotia." Sheesh. Oh, what up, everybody? So it's Saturday night. It's about 9:30. When I started, we were right by the baseball stadium, which is kind of close to the bars. Now I'm kind of in the middle of the city, over by 16th Street Mall, over by the state capitol. We're just going to cruise around here for a little bit, see what's happening in the city. I saw a video that this girl posted. She's some TikTok influencer. She's from New York. She's like, I'm visiting Denver this week. And she was looking around and she's like, what's going on with this city? She's like, nobody's here. She's like, it's a completely empty city. I think my viewers have already discovered that. We have it to ourselves a lot. Ooh, I want to go check out Civic Center on the right. Looks like it's lit up all in blue. Oh, that must be, maybe it's purple for the Rockies. No, that looks like blue. The Nuggets game earlier today, it was San Antonio Spurs. Such a good overtime game. Such a good win. I think right now the Nuggets are in third place in the playoff run, which means we get more home games than normal. Here's the state capitol. And here's Big Blue Civic Center. This is the library on the right. But yeah, the basketball team here in Denver, we had such a good start to the season, and then we had a bunch of injuries. They just tried to get everybody healthy for the playoffs, and now that it's playoffs, we have pretty much everybody back. Jeremy, how is Linda feeling? She's feeling a little bit better. She wasn't feeling good enough to come out with me this weekend, but she's definitely feeling better than last weekend. Thank you so much for asking, Brandy. Thank you. She's doing great. She played pickleball this week and did really well, which made her happy. She took a couple, 3 weeks off when she went on that cruise. Even though there was pickleball, maybe I shouldn't have spoiled it, but there was pickleball on the cruise. And she was talking to me about it before the trip. She's like, oh, should I take, my paddle and some stuff? I was like, no, it's going to be trash. It's just going to be so they can say that there's pickleball. It's not going to be fun. Also, I came upon that conclusion when we watched a couple of the videos of people that had been on the ship. And the pickleball was the nets were so low in every direction. Basically you'd swing the paddle over your head and you'd touch one of the nets. So I think it was just they wanted to list in the pamphlet, oh, we have a bowling alley, we have pickleball, movie theater. The last cruise that Linda and I went on was, we left Long Beach and we went to Ensenada, Mexico. It was a 2 or 3 day oh, whoa, look at this lady's coat right here. 2 or 3 day cruise to Ensenada. And we get into our room and it smelled like a porta potty blew up. It smelled like poop in the room, literal excrement. And so we called the front desk and we're like, we're not gonna stay in here. It smells like doo-doo. And they said, oh, we'll send somebody right away. And we're like, oh, okay. They must get this a lot. So this dude came into our room and he had these it kind of looked like a handful of wet naps, but he opened one and started rubbing it on the wall, and it was fabric softener. It was Downy fabric softener wipe. So weird. And he was rubbing it all over the walls to put fragrance on the walls. And we were just watching him okay, let's see if this actually works. It did work for an hour. And then we were calling him back being oh, it smells like poop again. And then they sent somebody, and then the next guy left a couple of the little wet nap things. Oh, if you guys need these. We're wow, how generous, bro. Are you in Linda's car? Yeah, this is Linda's Tesla tonight. I am gonna bring the Jeep out soon. I just cleaned it, and I'm not sure when, because the gas prices have been pretty crazy, but maybe we'll do something local. Maybe we'll take it up into the mountains. That's what it was made to do. Get silly in the mountains. I'm glad that I still have the Jeep, because that's what we would take camping. I'm hoping that we get to go camping a lot this summer. I will say this, I'm enjoying all the boots of the night action. Hey, Neil Patrick, what up, bro? Thank you for hanging out. I don't think we're done with the boots yet. It's gonna be boot scoot boogie night when we get to the bar area. Hold on. I want to take a right, but this guy in the right lane has been going super fast. I like this little area over here. Angelo's Tavern. Oh, they have a Brothers Barbecue? I actually like this Brothers Barbecue. Don's Club Tavern. This is like the old school part of town right here. This looks like the part of town where Linda's like, oh, we need to go downtown to buy something I bought off Facebook. And we just go to like the scariest area. I thought that pickleball started as a senior citizens game, but then youngsters took it over. Yeah, so I played tennis when I was a little guy, like when I was in high school, a little bit, college years. Back when I had a lot of energy, I liked to play tennis. Tennis requires a lot of cardio. Pickleball does not require a lot of cardio, and that's why I like to play it. That's why Linda's into it too. We're not in the best shape. Like, I'm not even in good shape at all. But I can cover the small area that is the pickleball court. And not that we're good, but once you get a couple months into it, you start to see the strategies that develop, and then you develop plays to counter those strategies, if that makes sense. And so there's just a lot going on. I think that's why senior citizens are so good at it, because there's a lot of chess type strategy, and you don't have to have a ton of good cardio. Hey, Jack and Neve, hope your mom's well. Happy Easter to her. Hey, thank you so much. I will deliver that message to her when I talk to her tomorrow. My mom loves Easter. So I grew up in the middle of America. It was called, the state is Iowa. And in Iowa, Easter baskets were a big thing. Also May Day baskets, like May 1st. I think that's when we would do our second batch of baskets. But we would always, in school, we would make Easter baskets. And my mom always hooked us up for any holiday. If it was Valentine's Day, we got something. If it was Halloween, we got something. But she would always make us really thoughtful Easter baskets, and then put, like, for my sister, maybe swatches or nail polish or girly stuff like that. Maybe like a crimping hair iron or something. And then for me, it would be like candy, because I'm a little fatty. I like to eat sweets. Colored pencils, mechanical pencils. I was always that dude that was trying to deal like the lead for the mechanical pencils. I'd have 7mm and then 5mm, and then I'd see people like running out. I'm like, what do you need? You need some 5mm? And I'm like tapping it out, giving them a stick of lead. I was such a huge mechanical pencil geek. In middle school, I loved Trapper Keepers. I was all about like my pencil case, my Trapper Keeper. But then when mechanical pencils came out, all about the mechanical pencils. If I was ever at like Office Max or something, and they had some creative like new mechanical pencil I'd never seen, I'd have to get that. My mom would be like, you need to throw down some of your own money. I'll pay a third of it. You get the rest. I'm like, okay. And then calculator watches. I was born in 1980, so like the first or the second month in 1980. So calculator watches were such a big thing, and my mom would always go to Kmart and Target, places like that, and I would always go look at the Casio G-Shocks and the calculator watches. I wish I would have kept a lot of those, because I had some really, really cool ones. I wish I would have kept my Trapper Keepers too. Oh, this is a Lamborghini. It sounded like a motorcycle. Look at this Lambo. This is definitely like a Denver Nugget right here. This thing sounds like a T-Rex. Oh, he only needs one gear. Oh, he's gonna drive it all the way home in first gear. Oh, I knew he was gonna gargle like that. I miss having a stick. Just take it in first gear. Pop, 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 pop. Whoa, quad exhaust. Damn, the valet driver is really Ferris Bueller that car up right now. The dude's at the restaurant like, why does my AirTag say that my car is, or my Lambo is going 60 miles an hour right now? I would have so many air tags, low jacks. This might be Bo Nix right here. He wants to floor it so bad. I think Linda's car can keep up though. We're about to find out. You guys are gonna have to do the sound effects. The only thing Linda's car doesn't have is the good sound effects. You pay $500,000 and this thing is just all mesh. It sounds awesome. Linda's car doesn't make any noise, so it's kind of nice to picture her car making all that sound. I like the little green fins on the bottom and the carbon fiber down here. Maybe that's not carbon fiber. That kind of doesn't look like the right exhaust. $10 says this guy's going to shotgun Willies right now. Oh, it sounds crazy. Oh, I just saw a flame shoot out the back. And then it popped. I can smell the crackling gas too. trying to stay far enough away that it doesn't scare him off. I think it might be a rag top, right? Waves, what up, bro? Oh, that's the turning lane he's in. See, there just aren't a lot of straightaways down here, so I bet he's just aching to open it up. And it looks like a rental, so when he opens it up, maybe he doesn't know exactly what he's in store for. And since it's a rental, he's just gonna drive it all night in first gear. Oh my god, dude, it sounds like a Moonsta. Hey, for Ed Storm. Hey, shout out to Ed Storm. My wife and I were watching Grind live stream right before this. He was at Venice Beach watching the roller skaters. Right before I got in the car for the stream, I was watching Grind. Shout out to Ed, thank you so much. And thank you 3XE FX8X. All right, say goodbye. Say goodnight to the Lambo. Oh, bro. I actually really like that smell. I think the SRT got me used to that, like, burning premium gas smell. All right, one last look at the car from the side. Thumbnail right here. It sounds like Batman's driving it. Or the Ferris Bueller valet guys are driving it. Alright, I'm gonna turn right here. Dude was taking us to like Cherry Hills or something where all the rich people live. 3XE, thank you again, and thank you Ed Storm. I'm gonna see how far we are from shop. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna take us by Shotgun Willies if I can find it. Shout out to these people that are keeping their Christmas lights on all year. Hell yeah. Christmas lights turn into 4th of July lights, Easter lights. Nuggets winning the NBA championship lights. You don't have to put them up if you never take them down, you know what I mean? Hey, thank you, Ed Storm. Much love from the LA Grind fam. Hey, thank you so much. Linda and I were watching the roller skaters. It's kind of right in front of the skate park on Venice Beach. And Linda was like, why are they out there in their roller skates? I'm like, because they want to connect with other people that are roller skaters. Oh no, is it buffering? Well then, I hope not. I hope it doesn't buffer out before we get to Shotgun Wilbur's, which is our next destination. We're like a mile away from Shotgun Wilbur's, which is where we'll see probably more Lambos. This road is called Leetsdale Drive. So it is telling me that the reception is low. I'm gonna get us out of this area. I think the reception's just weak over here. What up, 707 Humboldt? Michelle, what up? Hanktown. Okay. I need to watch the GPS for a second. This part of town is very dark. It needs new streetlights. Maybe that's why the Gentlemen's Club is over here. It's the shady part of town. We're so lucky that we get to use navigation. It used to be printing it out on MapQuest and then turning the light on inside the car and being like, okay, the next direction, left on Infinity Park. Oh, there's a Sam's number 3 right here. So they're all called Sam's number 3. I just learned that recently. One of my friends was like, yeah, I went to Sam's number 3. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were downtown. They're like, I wasn't. I was like, oh, you said number 3. Wouldn't it be a different number? And he's like, no, they're all Sam's number 3. Like, oh, interesting. I thought it was like pho places where it's always a different number. My wife Linda said the more numbers that are in the pho name, the better. I don't know if that's true or not, but she's Asian, so I'm gonna take her word for it. Okay, so this is a gentleman's club right here, Scarlett's. One of my cousins used to be a bouncer here way back in the day. And he had a birthday party once, and he invited me. And he was like, oh, meet us at this paintball place. I was like, oh, cool. I meet him there, and there's just all these good-looking girls that I find out later are strippers. And I was like, are these all your friends? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we work with your cousin. I'm like, how? He was the bouncer. So he knew all the girls, and the girls were like, please don't shoot us in the body with the paintballs. I'm like, so what are our options here? I'm just shooting like straight in the helmet. They're like, well, if we're far away, you can shoot us in the body, but not if you're up close. I'm like, okay. There's a lot of rules here. This is Shotgun Willies. Very famous in the Denver area. And Linda doesn't believe me, but a lot of these strip clubs have really good buffets. I've heard they have good buffets. For the people lucky enough to sample those themselves. So expensive. Oh, I thought he was gonna back into that spot. Yeah, so this was the spot when I was in high school, college. Shotgun Willies. Shotgun Willies. Actually, that'd be a cool thumbnail if we didn't already have one. Okay, I definitely need to nav out of here. I didn't see any cool cars there. And this is a dispensary right by it, Starbuds. And these are some dudes about to cross the street right here where they're not supposed to cross. It looked like they were gonna frogger across to Shotgun Willies. Okay, hold on, I need to map us back downtown. That KFC we passed back there, I stopped there one night. I ordered a root beer float, and when she handed it out to me, it felt like the weight of it was just like the cup, the weight of the cup. And I looked inside and there was a scoop of ice cream and there was just a like half root beer. I think I might go for round 2. As I'm telling it, I remember that they're one of the only places that still has cheese curds. The other place would be Culver's, which I think they still have it. She's definitely going to hit that curb when she goes forward. It doesn't get much closer than that. The whole car's just going to move over when she goes forward.
How can I help you?
Hi, may I please have a large order of cheese curds, and that's it.
Cool, pull up to the window.
Thank you. I'm not falling for the root beer float again. I'm still jaded. And I have Blue Bunny vanilla ice cream at home and root beer. I have A&W zero sugar root beer, and I have Blue Bunny ice cream. I'll make myself like a $4 root beer float after this, and it will be probably Linda. I think if Linda's watching, she's probably like scooping up a frosty float right now. Who's in here? Ed Storm. At least she didn't scratch the rim. Hell yeah. What up, T. Lucero? Hello, Jeremy and everyone. Hope all is well. Happy Easter. Hey, thank you. Neil Patrick, 2 large orders. I'm bowling hella chronic in the back and about to have the munchies. Something terrible. I wish I could have people in the back seat. That'd be awesome. Lisa Lee, yummy fried cheese curds. Hey. George D, it'll run over the curb and back down. Yep. Neil Patrick, a friend of mine got hired for Jello wrestling, and the guy who owned the club told her to make sure to wear something tight. So she went to Party City and got a red Power Rangers costume. I have a Power Rangers story. It's kind of sad, so maybe I won't tell it. My dad lived in Temecula, and I would come visit him. And I went to LA one weekend, and I met some friends at Tropicana, which is an old strip club. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to... Hold on. I'm going to see if I can pay with this. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to have to pay real quick. Hi, do you have tap?
Yeah, I got that.
Cool.
$8.95 for you, my man.
Cool.
Yo, go.
Thank you, bro.
Of course, bro. It's going to be out in just a minute. Stay
Thank
tight.
you. Thank you. I had to pay with tap on the other phone. Hold on. You should have got a chicken sandwich with gravy. That's actually a good idea. So the KFC here is pretty good. There used to be one of these that was KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. We called it Kentucky Fried Taco Hut. And you could order like a taco, breadsticks, and then like chicken from KFC. This one's just A&W and KFC. I'll show you before I get into it though. Last time, half of the cheese was out of the fried area. So it was like a snake that crawled out of its skin. The cheese was like dripping down the side, and then you could see the shell that it leaked out of. Ooh, this might be perfect though. Yee! Jeremy, happy Easter to you and Linda. Hey, thank you, 707. Bro about to pay dollars for this order in this economy. He said $8 for one order of cheese curds. Aldi's has great cheese curds, garlic and Cajun. Oh my God. I didn't know about that. I love garlic everything now. My grandma is in her late 90s. I was talking to her a couple months ago, and she said that her parents lived their whole lives without trying garlic. So her parents were born in like late 1800s. Lived her whole life without garlic. Or maybe like right at the 1900. I don't know. I don't know when they were actually born. I know that her brother is about to turn 108. So I have a great uncle that's about to be 108 years old. Last year he had a 107th birthday party. It was national news. Now he's about to hit 108. I think the oldest person was 122, which didn't look like fun to me. Thames 308, Grater's ice cream. Cincinnati is the best. Ooh. Has anybody ever had McConnell's in Santa Barbara? That ice cream's great. Tony Gambino, 108 years on this earth is crazy. God bless. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't remember meeting anybody that had family members that were over 100. I met a war veteran when I was at the Easter Seals event. I think he was 104 or 5. Super, super cool guy.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night.
You too. I'm hoping that since we had to wait for this, that it's going to be muy fresco. So this was a KFC A&W. And when I was growing up, oh, these two are smoking something right here. I'm seeing the spark, spark, spark. Do they have a camera? Is that a camera? What are you filming? Oh, they're filming me, filming them. Filming me, filming them, filming them. Interesting. And then there's another dude just drinking like a Four Loko over here, watching him. Now I want to know what they're filming. It's probably like a grocery bag blowing in the wind like American Beauty. Okay. Here they are, right here. And they're looking this way. I'm not seeing anything worth looking at over there. I'll take a closer look after I look at these curds though. Hold on. I should have gotten a little bit of whey. We could add some curds and whey. Hey, 707 Humboldt. It's on me. Thanks for all you do. Hey, bro. Thank you. 707 sponsoring the curds, bro. That's love. Thank you very much. Love is cheese. You gave me the gift of cheese. All right, this is going to be the first one that I try right here. Oh, it looks so curdy. Look at my fingers already all curded up. Oh, I was right. These are fresh. Oh my God, dude. 707, thank you, ma'am. Oh, now we're inceptioning the curds. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Million times in a row. Curds in every infinite universe. Okay, here are the people filming on the right. she got even closer. I just can't imagine what that could be. There must be like a Pokemon over there that I'm not seeing. Oh, this is making me feel so much better. Yes, 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 yes. Speculate in the chat. What was she filming? And why did she have like a spotter? She had like a security guard. Oh my god, deep fried cheese curds. Holy crap. Why have I never heard of this? So, Culver's, I think they still have them. Also, Good Times, which is like a Colorado fast food place. They used to have them and now they don't, and Linda's still mad at them for discontinuing that. They also used to have this thing called onion peels, and they were really good. It's hard for me to explain what they were, but they were like these little, like thumb size onion peels. I don't know. Look it up. Look up Good Times onion peels. But these curds are quality. I heard it's really hard to deep fry these curds because the cheese leaks out. It's like a known issue. Look at these. The cheese stayed in surprisingly well. Actually, I think I asked the lady or the person working at Good Times, I said, why did you discontinue those? And they were like, it was just so messy. All the cheese was leaking out. Oh, that turned out to be a pro move. That added a completely different level of energy to this cruise. And I don't even... Oh, we're back in the Cherry Creek area. We're kind of backtracking where we started following the Lamborghini. I used to be a huge Lamborghini fan when I was growing up. So when I was growing up, if my mom went to Kmart or if I went to Target, I would immediately break out and go to the posters. In the 80s, like, everything was about what posters you had on your wall. I had a lot of like Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, and then I always had like a Lamborghini Countach, a red Lambo or a white Lambo. And then when that Vanilla Ice movie came out, Cold as Ice, he had a Lamborghini in that. I was like, oh, that's the universe telling me, like, that should be your first car. Save all your paper out money, get a Lambo. My first car was actually a VW bus, a green VW bus with a Westphalia pop-top camper on top. I think it was like either a late 70s or late 60s or early 70s. And it smelled like it too. It had all the dust from all those different centuries. Alright, this is Cherry Creek Mall. I still need to take Linda to this ice cream shop. We went in there one time on stream. Hella expensive. Everything's just expensive now. Ooh, these are new spring tulips right here. Oh, and a water feature. So Cherry Creek of you. Linda and I came to this mall. This is Cherry Creek Mall. A friend of ours got hurt playing pickleball. We gave him a ride home. And then Linda was like, oh, I need to cash out some dollar bills and turn them into euros. So we went to Cherry Creek Mall to do that. And she looked it up, and there were only like 2 California pizza kitchens in the whole state. One of them was supposed to be in here inside this mall. We showed up and they were like, yeah, that hasn't been here for years. Like, we haven't had California Pizza Kitchen in years. So I looked up the other location. The other location was in Park Meadows Mall, which is a little bit further south. I went to that other location. Maybe people that don't go to California Pizza Kitchen, they're not aware of this, but different locations have different things. One of my favorite things to order is a tostada pizza. Instead of marinara sauce, they use black beans, and then they do like avocado, lime chicken, shredded cheese, shredded lettuce. Really, really good. They had it at this location, this Park Meadows location. So obviously I'm going to order that because every California Pizza Kitchen doesn't have it. We were in Hawaii recently, or not terribly recently, but a couple years ago, and they didn't have it, which was the whole reason that we were going there. So if they don't have that one, I'll usually go to the Jamaican jerk chicken pizza, which is pretty good. But this location here in Colorado had a brisket, burnt ends pizza. And so they basically made it like they would make a barbecue chicken pizza, but instead of the chicken, they put burnt ends. So picture everything, if you love barbecue chicken pizza, which I do, picture everything the same, but instead of the chicken, swap out for burnt ends. It's one of my new favorite pizzas. When I was there, somebody ordered it, and I swapped out a piece of mine for theirs, and it was top quality. Is John Elway in here? John Elway's? If John Elway's in here, shout out to John Elway. Or Brian Greasy. Brian Greasy's in here, what up? Burnt ends are good. Yeah, we used to buy gift certificates to this place called Lucille's. They had them in Orange County in LA. It was pretty good. It was a little overpriced for what it was, but we would buy the $100 worth of gift certificates for $75. You pay $75 and they give you 4 $25 gift certificates. And then Linda and I don't drink, but we would go there during happy hour and get like happy hour portions of different things. So she would get the jalapeno cornbread. I would get the baked beans and burnt ends. And then sometimes I would get the chicken sandwich. Even though it's a barbecue place, their chicken sandwich was just amazing. I'm trying to think of what Linda got. Oh, she got ribs. Wherever they offer ribs, she wants a full rack of ribs. It'll probably take her like 3 days to eat it. She'll be eating ribs in front of me for 3 days, so I'll be eating like on the second day cereal, on the third day like a Hungry Man dinner or something, and she's on day 3 of ribs because she just eats a little bit at a time and then puts it away. Before I met her, I didn't even know that was an option. Like, I used to order food and then I was done when the food was gone. Like, I didn't just get full halfway through and throw the food away. Like, I'm like a camel. When it's time to fill the hump, you fill the hump. You don't just leave like 8 fries and just throw them away. Like, the meal is not done when you're full. The meal is done when you hate yourself. So you gotta finish all of it. And then I met her and she's just leaving so much. And then I'll say something like, you know what? I don't want this to smell in the car. I better just finish this. She's like, yeah. And then she's like happy, like, you took one for the team. I'm like, I sure did. I finished off those fries like a real hero. There still are some good guys left. I told you, babe. You got one. Oh shit, this is a one-way. Oh my god. Oh shit. Why didn't you guys tell me? That was a big one-way too. Oh my God. Okay, that made up for me not getting a good one last stream, I think. Another Roy Explorers fan in Jeremy's chat. The Memphis is also pork, but a different cut. Barbecue sauce and molasses based. I have one of my friends that was really good at making ribs. He showed me how he was doing it because he was telling me how easy it was, and I was like, let me just watch you one time. So he went and got a rack of ribs from like Whole Foods, and you know, it just looks like it looks like exactly what they put on the side of the Flintstones car at the beginning of the Flintstones, the one that tips the car over. It's just like a big rack, I mean like skeleton ribs. He went to the dressing aisle and got Italian dressing. Oh, whoa. It was just telling me this car on the left almost hit us right here. And then it showed me like his car in all red, like super close. He just put a bunch of Italian dressing on the ribs. So that's step one, like high quality, it was like Whole Foods Italian dressing. And then after the dressing was all slathered on it, he put his like Cajun rub, whatever Cajun rub sauce that you're gonna put on, or spice. So that was it. That's the entire process. He did Italian dressing and then this Cajun rub, like spice on the outside, and then he put cellophane on it, put it in the fridge for a little bit, let it just kind of simmer like that, and then put it in a slow cooker. Hey, Felzu, thank you. $5 to drive down 16th. Hey, you trying to get me arrested, bro? Thank you. We can't drive on 16th Street unless we're on a scooter or in the back of a cop car or in the free bus. I don't think I'll go in the back of a cop car, but maybe the free bus. We'll see. Thank you, Felzu, so much. Thank you, bro. But yeah, then it comes down to what flavor of wood pellet you're gonna put in your smoker. So they have like apple wood. My favorite is just called Texas. But you can get different flavored pellets, and then my friend just had this little smoker, like one that you set on the ground, and he left it in there for like 6 hours. The little smoking, or the little chamber that holds the wood pellets, was on the side pumping the smoke in. 6 hours later, all of the ribs, you could just tap the bone and all of the meat would fall off. And then as soon as you were done, like if you put one in your mouth and kind of got the meat off of it, it looked like a clean skeleton bone that you would see in the desert or something. Super, super clean. Best ribs I've ever had. Turtle Butt, sometimes I worry that he's so mellow he might doze off during the stream. But I love how he ends at the beach at sunset, gets so mellowed out as I almost doze off. Is that a different streamer? Or is that must be somebody else. I feel like I've mellowed out so much since moving here. It feels like my heart rate went down. There's just so many things that you need to be cautious of in LA. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Like, it's a jungle. It's a zoo of things happening. And if you're not paying attention and you don't have, I don't know what it's called, street knowledge, street awareness, like bad things can happen to you. If you look like somebody that could be taken advantage of, you probably will be taken advantage of. This is the progress I've made on the curd so far. Wait, I'll take a bite and show you the inside. The cheese is like Wisconsin sharp cheddar. Really good cheese. Oh, it's the Phantom of the Opera. I wonder if that's what's showing right now. I went to a play down here with my mom probably 30 years ago now. We went and saw Marat Sade. Pretty crazy. Pretty much the whole thing takes place with this guy in a tub and all these like insane asylum people dancing around him. Ed Storm, I subscribe to both of your YouTube channels, Jeremy and Roy. Hey, is Roy in here? What up, Roy? Someone explain to Jeremy who Roy SF is. Hold on. I'll pull over here in a second and look it up. Roy SF. There's something going on up here, but it kind of looks like it. Whoa! This next street is Colfax. Something's going on the right. I see a fire truck. Right here. 2 fire trucks. Is this an elevator rescue? We might need to get in here. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna look up Roy SF real quick. And is it this one? Roy Explorers? Is this right? I'm looking for Turtle Butt in the members. Let me go back and see if this is what everybody's talking about. That is the right one? That's it. Jeremy, you should... Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to make sure that was the right one. Subscribe, videos, nice. I will check that out. Roy, what up, bro? If you're in here, Gretchen Men Trio Zepparella, nice, bro. If anybody's new here, my name is Jeremy. I do cheese curd reviews. Tonight we're reviewing A&W cheese curds. 1 bite, everybody knows the rules. Here we go. This counts as 1 curd where I'm from. Instead of feeding me grapes, I want my concubines feeding me cheese curds. Make a note. No grapes, cheese curds only. And only things being fed to me that came out of a fryer. And we listen to free, royalty-free retro wave music. I go in and out of liking the streaming stuff. It's weird. Like, there are pockets of the year that I really want more privacy in my life, and then there are times that I just don't care, and I'm like, you know what, I don't have anything to lose. Let me just share this stuff. There are times that I feel like sharing. There are times that I don't feel like sharing. I said to my wife, I was like, I need to capitalize on the times that I do feel like going out, because it's hit or miss. And when I was doing the live streaming in LA, so much easier, bro. Like, the amount of stuff that there is to look at, the insane content that's just everywhere in LA. The issue is that it started getting more and more unsafe. And then the more popular that I got, that was making me more unsafe. The more subscribers, the more views, the more trolls that you get. It ended up not being worth... Well, first of all, I didn't even know we could get even mildly popular. Like, we got lucky with some different protest stuff. We had different videos that blew up for different reasons. It was mostly like crime scene stuff. But a lot of, like, if you have a really good weekend on YouTube, you might get, 4,000 new subscribers. A couple weeks later, you'll lose a ton of those just because people subscribed in the heat of that moment and they're not going to keep up with it. So it's the kind of thing that if you've been on YouTube a while, you know that it's going to go way up and way down. A year and a half ago when I left LA, we were at 150 plus subscribers. So probably just before 151,000. And then in that year and a half, I've lost 5,000 subscribers. I can't believe it's that low. Like, I thought for sure I would lose minimum 40,000 subscribers or something. And then when people are like, now, what are you doing? Like, what's the content? I'm like, really? I'm just driving around and hanging out, exploring the city with the friends. And then people are like, but in Denver, like, Denver is so sleepy. It is, but it's us like trying to find something that's worth looking at. There's just really not a lot of crime here. I'm sure there are people that live here that are like, do you not watch the news? I think a lot of crime doesn't get reported here. I think that's the other thing too. Neil Patrick Harris is a troll that still likes the channel. Thank you, bro. Thank you to any of the lurkers, previous trolls, anybody that still watches the channel. I think it's kind of boiled down to like the actual Clubhouse homies. But before, so this is the other thing that I was explaining to Linda. If I tagged that we were in LA tonight and put that, like, right now we're tagged that we're in Denver, it's offering us to people in the Denver area. When I used to put the tag on there that I was in LA, it would offer me to millions of people. And I don't know if people just stay up later there. I think they do. There's kind of a 24-hour culture. People that work late, people that have night shift and whatever. It was just offering me to so many people. And then we would go to these crazy scenes, and sometimes we would have a night where we had like 5,000 views or 250,000 views. The next night, it would offer us to 250,000 people, because that's how YouTube does it. It'll kind of give you the previous audience that you had the following stream. So when I came back to LA in June and all of the ICE protests first started happening, we had a stream that was like 780,000 views. The next night after that, it offered us to 700,000 people, and we had another big night. Then when I started coming back to Denver and doing like 5,000 view, 6,000 view, it will offer you then to 6,000 people. So it's definitely to the advantage of the person that is going to come out every night to just keep stacking those big numbers up. Here's the side view of the big blue bear. We usually get the other view. I feel like sharing more in the summertime for some reason. I think typically I get a little bit more private January to May. And then in May, I just start to reconnect with like how I felt when school was out. When it would be the end of May, I would just have all this optimism of like, what is this summer gonna be like? Oh, this girl's wearing like a chinchilla shawl right here. Ooh, that's real chinchilla right there. Or teddy bear, I don't know. This looks very Aspen. This is a pool hall that I usually take people's money at right here. I used to have a pool table in my house. Before I moved out to California, I lived with 4 other dudes in like a college style house. And we had a pool table in the living room. I must have played 20, 30 games of pool a day for a couple years. And so my confidence is just very high. I've pulled off crazy shots. I've come back after somebody's almost run the table and then I run it back on them. I love playing pool. I like bowling too. Is that a real poncho or is that a Sears poncho? It looked like real teddy bear. People that watch ride-along streams expect to see actual dead bodies flying around all the time, or they get mad if they don't see something sketchy. They also get mad. Yeah, it was like if we were in LA tonight, let's say that we had 3,000 people watching. We'd be driving around and I'd be like, oh, this is where Orson Welles used to get pancakes over here on the left. Somebody'd be like, oh, you're missing the jumper that is over on the train tracks. Some other guy is over there getting it. You're blowing it right now. There's just a lot of those people that have, you know, the 3 LA streamers up at the same time, the 7 Bakersfield streamers up at the same time. That is something that I really don't miss, is all of the people that would go in and try to start fights like between the streamers. Yeah. And that will happen. I mean, that would happen in Beanie Baby culture if you had enough views. Like, if you have enough people, you can almost assume with some certainty that they're going to be fighting with each other. Oh, it's a DoorDash guy running the red. Wow, bro. That was sketchy. And these are the scooter homies over here. I am going to start making some. So the reason I didn't do a lot of shorts on this page is because I was like, people are going to see clips of like Machete Man or whatever and then be like, oh, I can't wait to tune in to see this live. I've been trying to get away from the scanner stuff. It's been hard to do that. But I do have a lot of editing planned for this summer. I am going to make some shorts of some of the crazier times that we've seen on stream. Machete Man will definitely be on there. Make that tip, Machete Man. Hey guy, hold that pose on the ledge while I set up my camera. I miss the 6th Street Bridge. So yeah, so when I first moved out to LA, this is like early 2000s, I lived in my car for 4 months. I worked on Gower Street in Santa Monica. And so I had a Jeep at that time and I was sleeping in the back of the Jeep. Still, that time period still goes down as like one of the best times of my whole life. I'm happy that I was homeless for those months. Like, it made me feel so much better when I cycled back around to having an apartment, having a door to close, having a reliable restroom. It just made that so much better. And when I first got to LA, I was just really culture shock because it's so different. I grew up in Iowa and then I went to middle school, high school, college here in Denver. Denver and Iowa didn't prepare me for what I was going to see in California. And there are just so many hustlers there that I was in that hustle mode too, especially in my early 20s. So people were always like, do you want to be a production assistant on this movie? We're going to be extras in this music video. Do you want to come be a background actor in this? It was just always something. It was always an invitation to something that sounded cool. And in my 20s, I just wanted to like eat craft service licorice and meet new girls that were in from out of town. It was just one of the best times of my whole life. And I didn't need a lot of money. I obviously didn't need like a lavish place to live. Didn't have any place. It was just fun, like seeing everything for the first time. Toward the end, it was like I was hyper aware of all the things that could happen. And in the very beginning, I didn't know, like I would be in some of these areas that were dangerous and I didn't know they were dangerous. I'd be in like clubs and parts of town that I shouldn't be in and I had no idea. It was definitely like ignorance is bliss. And then 20 years later, I'm like, I can't believe that I got away with all of the experiences I had without something crazier happening. Jeremy Reed with blonde hair, yep. I was in, if you watch the movie Creepshow 3, you'll see me in, I don't have like a acting part or anything, but you can see me in the background of a scene in that. And the animation studio I worked at the time, it was called 2-3D Films. We used to do like bugs for the bottom of TV shows that would say like stay tuned next for Seinfeld and whatever, that kind of stuff. Commercials, and we also did special effects. And so our studio did special effects on Creepshow 3, which is like a 1 out of 10 movie. Like, don't actually get that to be entertained. It's kind of like a good because it's so bad type of movie, like The Room. And then also, I'll let Linda, actually, next time Linda's in the car, ask her about some of her acting things. Linda has always been just gorgeous. And so she did a lot of modeling, acting. She was in that TV series, How to Get Away with Murder, if anybody remembers that. She was doing a lot of background acting things when we were first dating. And I was so scared because she was getting hit on by like all of these really good looking, like younger actor dudes. Maybe some of them were like more mature actor dudes. A couple of them were actually like established Hollywood type people that were actively trying to like recruit her. But yeah, next time that she's in the car, ask her about some of her early LA acting gigs. She's in a couple. I wonder if I could pull it up on YouTube, actually. But yeah, I'll let her pick and choose what she tells you about. Donald Fielding, what up, bro? I was an extra in Hellraiser 3 in High Point, North Carolina. Hey, nice, bro. I like Hellraiser 3. Anybody else in the chat, let me know if you were in the background of Married with Children or any screen credits. Let me know. I've been in a couple of music videos. The next time that I do a home stream, I'll pull up a couple things. No one's gonna recognize me though because I have hair and a lot of that early stuff. There's a dude in here getting a car wash for his like stolen bike. Look at this dude right here. He's just washing his like bicycle. Interesting, bro. I can dig it. He's got like a bucket and a loofah. Oh, the bike just tipped over. He was power washing it and it almost blew away. How could it be that dirty? I don't know if that's good for it, actually. It's gonna end up being Rusty Wallace's bike. Super rusty. High Point got that big win in March Madness against Wisconsin. Hey! Does she have a SAG card? No, she doesn't. For a little bit, she worked for this company called Absolutely. They did like the Nathan Fielder show. I can't remember what his show was called. But they did like Tim and Eric. Great show, nice job. They did Eric Andre. Absolutely was like a comedy, or no, it was like an adult film, Adult Swim production. I forgot what that Nathan Fielder show was, but I actually liked it. She didn't like it, but I did. I like his humor. And I really like Tim and Eric. Initially I didn't like Tim and Eric, and then I watched it once on mushrooms and fell in love with it. It was love at first spore. Jeremy, I won 150 in Walmart gift cards 2010 on the Jimmy Kimmel show for the longest beard the day before Tiger Woods' sorry speech. That's awesome. That's really dope. Hold on, I'm gonna try to spin this around here real quick. Hold on. How long did you grow out that longest beard? Was it like a 10-year beard? Like, think about how much people change over a decade. It'd be crazy to be like, this hair right here was with me through it all. I haven't seen this on the wall here. It looks really nice. So that's another thing. When there's good artwork here, a lot of graffiti artists don't go over it. Like, they'll take the graffiti and put it on something else that's not commissioned art. LA is just no rules. They're like, no, we're putting it wherever we want. All day. Every day. Ooh, look at the El Camino right here. Jeez. Graffitis everywhere. Okay, this is the arts area of town. It's called Rhino. Whoa, bro, I was just walking right in front of my automobile. They didn't even look, they just did it. That's called Ambassador Tavern, or maybe Embassy Tavern. What is this? There's like a sculpture right here, a human head. Pretty cool. Like a bust. So did Michigan end up winning tonight? Is it Michigan, UConn in the final? R.A. Clark, I was born in a migrant worker's house in a peach field in South Carolina. Don't I know it? My grandparents have some land in Iowa. And one of the barns that's on the property, when you go inside of the barn, you can see that the entire thing was constructed on old peach crates. Whoa, this is dope. People are partying here to the right. But yeah, on the peach crates, it says like Athens, Georgia or whatever. Oh, this is a cool little bar area. Oh, look at the monkey snowboarding on that bin. What is this? There's a food truck right there. Oh, this is a storage unit. .303 self-storage. I haven't been in this area very much. Ooh, I would love to go down this alley. This kind of looks like we've been in this alley. Does anybody recognize these aliens? Oh yeah, we've definitely been in this alley before. I think this is the one that I was commenting on how clean, how clean the alley was. And then we had to reverse back down it. Not as many stray cats here in Colorado. Oh yeah, this is the back side of this bar area here. Oh, this is where we just saw. Interesting. I think I'm not supposed to drive there. The reason I think that is because everybody that saw me do that was like, look at this guy. I think if I was supposed to drive there, they wouldn't be nudging each other, being like, check this dude out right here. Maybe they just didn't put up the signs that say don't. Actually, maybe the bar puts those up and that's not even like a city thing. Maybe they're like, you know what? Just don't drive through here. This dude just tatted nice on top. Oh, there's a big crowd here. And these look like high schoolers. Oh, this is the club right here. Damn, nightclub. That looked kind of bumping right there. Planomatic? We're over by the Nothing Without Courage. So yeah, this is the Rhino area, the arts district. another food place that I can't afford to go to. Probably Fusion something. Arcade. I came down here maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Really good barbecue place. My friend and I came down at 4 in the afternoon. We got in there, almost everything was sold out. A lot of these barbecue places, they just make a certain amount of meat, and once it's gone, they close for the day. Some of them down here are so good that some of these places are closed by like 2 o'clock. Oh, this looks like there was a crash right here. You might have to go take a look at it. Hold on. Let's go take a peek. I doubt viewer discretion will be needed, but you can put that layer on if you want to. So the fire trucks here in Denver are white. Looks like vehicle versus parked car right here. Oh no, they brought the fire truck that has the big old basket on the front. Not a lot of crashes down here. This is right by the Benjamin paint building. Remember earlier we were looking at this paint sign up on top? Oh yeah, right here. Honda versus Mustang. And neither one of them won. But the Honda remixed the side of this right here. This person's not gonna know till they come out of the club either. Oh, he's backing her up. These are the people that don't want me filming right now. Pretty crazy. Right as I was walking, the whole crew that were in that car gave me the middle finger. So we'll see what happens now. All right, here we go. We're gonna duck in the shadows. We'll see if anybody follows me. Damn, no cops at that. I don't know if cops are busy or if there's just not. Whoa, look at how they did the fence here. It's just big pieces of rock. Alright, so we'll get this side shot right here. Here's the car. Oh, they're telling me to stop. Oh, he's gonna try to let the fire truck come. Oh, he's gonna let this guy come through. Interesting. So right after the car, that's where the group of people is that flipped me off right here. This crew right here. Looks like some young Cambodian dudes. Car fart? Oh, it's such a good idea, bro. Alright. Let me load up some car farts for these kids. That's such a good idea, yes. Definitely car farts. Definitely car farts. Alright, dude's telling us to back out. Hold on. The fire guy's telling me to back up, so I'm gonna try it. Hold on. I gotta get creative and get out of here. At least we got to fart on the kids that flipped me off. Justice has been served. Oh, shoot. There was a girl doing like 25 on a scooter right when I pulled out right there. Alright, hold on. I don't have the chat up yet. Jeremy, did you get them on camera giving you the salute? No, so right when I was done filming the fire truck and I zoomed in on the Mustang, they were right above there, and it was like 4 of them kind of in a group all flipping me off. I think they wanted it on camera. And so I just kind of looked at them and then gave the like, oh, you don't want me filming this look, and then just kept walking. The reason that I kind of wanted to keep it moving is because I was just in that parking lot all by myself. As you saw, there's no cops around. It would just take one dude like coming up behind me, empty bottle to the back of the head, change my night. The goal is always to not take the empty bottle to the back of the head and not wreck Linda's car. Those are the 2 main goals. A very close other goal is not run over anybody in a crosswalk. There's a lot of multitasking going on. I don't want to hit anybody. I don't want to wreck the car. And I don't want to take an empty bottle to the back of the head, or a full bottle either. No bottles. Whoa, did you see the other person on the back of that motorcycle? Oh, that's the Hummer truck right there. We're going to take one more lap through this area. This is Rhino. This is where they sell the magic mushrooms right out on the sidewalk out in the open. And I've never been carded. I actually don't look young, but no one's ever cared to card me for mushrooms. It's legal. It feels less than legal, but it is legal. This girl right here looks like she has a tennis outfit on. But She's right by the mushroom shop. This is the mushroom shop right here. One of them. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's some bad driving right here. His booth is called Fungi Farms. I still have some cheese curds left. Oh, this is the girl that I said, did you see the person on the back of that bike? There's somebody just like barely hanging on. She has like the weirdest grip on the back of him. It's like she's holding him with one arm or something. Is she like texting with the right arm? Oh, he's grabbing her buttocks with his left hand. Oh, and this dude's hitting the switches. A lot going on right now. He was like downshifting on her bare butt there for a moment. Bing, bing, bing. This is Snarf's on the right. Is he like trying to push her back on, or is he like pre-gaming? Who is she? Is she steering? It seems like she's passed out and he's like trying to make sure she doesn't fall off the back or something. She might be like passed out. Look at how much she's hanging. Bro, that doesn't look right. Her head. Oh, that looks a little better. Where's her other hand? Oh no. That hand looks buried. Okay, there might be more to this than meets the eye right here. What handle is she handling right there? I'm confused. This head massage makes me think that oh no. Oh no, they are falling in love right here. Oh no, they're trying to make romance with the car next to him. Oh no. Everybody's falling in love out here. Keep an eye out for Cupid. Cupid is like launching arrows in this whole area right here, I think. Her hand was spelunking. It looked like it was south of the border. Oh, here they are again. Oh my God, she's feeling the ecstasy. Oh no. Is she gonna Oh no, she's really touching him like, it looked like her hand was inside of his mouth. She's like a dental hygienist putting in some work off the clock. She dropped something. Not on Jesus watch, the X-rated Jeremy show. I mean, even without the crime calls, it's just crazy witnessing life out here. Bro, don't stop right here. Oh, what a shit. Oh, okay. I thought he was like gonna stop and pick somebody up. You can let somebody out, that's fine. I thought he was just gonna post up and like, oh, my Uber is trying to find me over here. I'm just gonna sit in the road. All right, the motorcycle couple's up here now. He's swerving. This dude just gave me a weird look right here. This dude in the old school BMW. I like that. It looks like an old VW Corrado. He's from Connecticut. Oh, they're about to open this up. What's in there? Oh, and then homeboy has his sunglasses on and one leg up. Get it, bro. Future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Oh, and then this dude just started getting all crazy. Dude with the sunglasses looked like Drewski. Oh, they have some Rockies uniforms on. Where is this motorcycle guy? Oh, the motorcycle guy with the drunk girl. He was the one doing the revving. He's right in front of this BMW. Let's see where they're going. They might go up by Larimer. We'll be hot on their heels. Oh God. Whoa, the girl in the back looks all like flaily. All right, hold on, I'm gonna catch up. They're in front of us right now. He keeps like taking his hand and like feeling her bare butt. The brake light almost looks like a heart too. Oh my God, bro. No. He just tried to change their lives right there. Is he gonna go too? He's gonna go too. This dude's a maniac. Oh, and the girl looks like she's mad at him for almost hitting him. Oh, she's texting. That's what's happening. Look at her phone out. She's texting. Oh my God, dude. If you can find her live stream, go over to her live stream. I can see her like shooting video of herself. You definitely have my permission to switch over to her live stream. Oh, hold on. I have the wrong view on here. No. Hand on the family jewels. I haven't thought about calling it family jewels in such a long time. This guy in the red BMW thought we were following him. Oh, no, he's with them, maybe. I think he's with them. They pulled into that parking garage, or they pulled into that parking spot, and the guy in the red BMW pulled in right after him. They must have been like rolling in to the same place. And this is Larimer Square. We just came by here. Really pretty at night. Keep it moving. It is 11:11. Everybody that's into the Matrix life, make a wish right now. Oh, it's 11:12 now. Jeremy, I believe they call that Mutual Adoration Society. Nice. Clown car. I had a red car. They only get twice as many tickets. I had a red SRT Jeep, but it was like a deep raspberry, and it was like a raspberry metallic. Whoa, bro. Yes. Oh, and I can get the bear in the background. This would have been a cool thumbnail if the Lamborghini didn't happen. $1938. Oh, and it's an Italian gas cap. 1938. What were you guys doing in 1938? Teaching the Wright brothers how to fly? All right, I'm gonna get in front of it and get a shot at the front. Super nice. Oh no, and this dude's doing a photo shoot right here. Oh, he was taking a picture with the lift guy. This van says uplift. Oh, this is like the party lift van. Oh, it's called Mystery Machine 5280 is this Dodge. Somebody look that up on Instagram. Mystery Machine 5280. It looks like he's like a specialty Lyft driver or something. Mystery Machine 5280 is what the sticker said. Todd Carnifax, I'm back, was watching Fox News coverage of the rescue of the Navy pilot in Iran. Wow. Rubbing is racing. Donald Fielding, happy Easter too. It's been a bit. I got injured and couldn't afford internet for a bit. Now I'm better. Rubbing is racing. Glad you're back. Hope you're feeling better, bro. Nobody. I was trying to prevent World War II using the only pottery kiln and a typewriter missing the L key. Nobody, what up? Kefner, that was a 1903? No. 1903 would have been like the wooden wheels, right? Jeremy, would you buy a hoopty like that? I would maybe get like an old Barracuda. Maybe a really old Nova. Oh, here, I'm going to get back behind the mystery mobile. Oh, So he's got a wrap on this car that looks like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Mobile. Okay, look at it when I come to this side right here. Mystery Machine 5280 on Instagram. That's the people that were getting out of it were taking a picture, probably to post on the Instagram page, I would think. That's probably their advertisement, is like, yo, please put this on your Insta. Scooby can't drive. Ruh-roh. Hey, rubbing is racing. Jeremy, thanks, man. You guys are my family. Missed you guys. Love to the homies. And Linda, keep up looking after your mans. He's good people. AJ, we love. Hey, what a nice message, bro. Thank you so much. Rubbing is racing. Thank you. That's Canadian money right there. Shout out to all the Canadians in the chat. Somebody was just asking me the other day if I could see myself moving to... Oh, this dude's blacked out. If I could see myself moving to Canada. I said yes. This dude's just blacked out. This is a Denver cop pulling somebody over here in front of tarantulas. Or doing something. I wonder how long before the robot delivery drivers end up in... Oh, is this dude gonna run it? End up in Denver. We have the Waymos now. Even though I don't see a lot of Waymo cars, I see the Waymo vans, which are pretty cool. Rubbing is racing. Thank you again. Thanks to everybody that put the green hearts in the chat too. My OGs in here. Michelle H25, what up? Shannon, where's your partner in crime? Is Shannon in here? Oh, Felzu put his Insta up. Yeah, let me look it up. This is the Mystery Mobile page. Yeah, let me see. I'll do this one. Oh no, I'm not even logged in. I don't use Instagram. I keep forgetting that it's something that I have to log into. But Felzu put the link up. If you have Instagram and can check it out, please go look at it. Here's the light rail right here. Oh my God, I thought that scooter dude was gonna go in front. Did anybody see that? That looked like scooter guy was gonna turn right in front of the light rail. It sounded like the light rail guy blew the horn at him. This dude's blasting music on a scooter. That dude must drive Lyft as a full-time job. I smell weed. What up, Shannon? Shannon Hansen 23's in here. What up? And let me see. There's a huge government building right here on the right. This thing looks fortified. Look at that. The masons look like they built this. What's this dude eating right here? Tikka masala cheesesteak. My cousin and I went to the 76ers game, Nuggets game last week, and we ate at Gaya Masala. Somebody in the chat recommended that I go there. There's a location in Boulder, and I went probably 6 months ago now. It's easily one of my favorite spots. One of the viewers said, check out the tikka masala cheesesteak. It is so good. If you're in Boulder on the hill, or if you are kind of down by Ball Arena in Denver, Gaia, I think it's Gaya Masala. But don't take my word for it, because Linda always says that I say it wrong. I think I was saying Gia Masala. It's Gaya Masala. But they have a Philly cheesesteak, and then they also have tikka masala cheesesteak, which is what I recommend. That's my vape pen. The strain is called Flatulent Kush. Nice. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're gonna take a couple scoops over by the bar. It's 11:22. I wanted to give them enough time to actually get some people over there. Fire station. I hear other sirens in the back. Is there anybody in here right now that saw my stream when I was in New York in September? Or no, it was kind of around, I think it was right before Halloween, because I went to the Ghostbusters fire station and they had a big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man blowing up outside. Cannabis station since when? 2005? 2009. Oh yeah. So I think they legalized pot in Denver in 2008. I think it was right when Obama got into office. He didn't do it. I thought he would. I was hoping he would. He didn't do it. Colorado voted for the decriminalization of marijuana in 2008. I believe Washington State did it at the exact same time. So 2008, two different states decriminalized marijuana, Colorado and Washington. And then 2009 through now, all of this cannabis industry is blown up here. One of the cool things about it is they give a lot of tax money to the schools. A lot. And so you'd think that we have like one of the best educations, still not the case. This dude is from Mexico. Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell. This is a hostel right here. Who in this chat has ever stayed at a hostel? I used to stay at this one in San Francisco called the Green Tortoise up on the hill. I think there are several Green Tortoise hostels. Electric soapbox? Is that like a speakeasy? Oh, and this dude in front of me's riding no lights. Okay, the block to my right is one of the bar blocks. Just after that is the main one, and then after that is the one where I usually turn. I'm seeing a bunch of flashing lights up there. I might have to turn before and then circle back. I don't want to be stuck in a line like that. We are in Linda's Tesla tonight. It's got this cool camera feature here where I can look all around the car. These are the two sides. This is the back. This is the front. Dude in front of me doesn't think he needs lights at night. I like this lady's pants over here. She's got like Beetlejuice pants. Oh, I kind of like the wedges too. Ew, she's just laying right against the spikes. Okay, this looks like an ambulance. These girls are going where we're going. Find me in the club. Here's the back of the Jaguar room line. Whoa, it's going all the way around the corner right here. The Rose ladies are out. Rose for the pretty lady? Rose for a pretty lady? No? Rose for a pretty lady? Rose? 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 Buy a rose for a pretty lady? Hey, and here's where the opening day just went down. Coors Field. Oh, I'm gonna kill my elevator music and we'll hear. This is what's going on down here. Wonder how much money it costs to run these lights. Coors Field lights. Who knows if the Rockies are undefeated? We had one game so far. We either haven't won one all year or we haven't lost one all year. One of those two. Turtle Butt, isn't the green tortoise also a bus that leaves from the hostel? The Rockies are so bad. Someone's gonna come in the street and force Jeremy to come inside and play third base. That's funny. I want to play shortstop. Has anybody ever seen the movie Rookie of the Year, where that kid breaks his arm and then oh yeah, Rookie of the Year. I'm thinking there was one Angels in the outfield. That's Danny Glover. But I think Rookie of the Year, the kid like slips and falls, he breaks his arm, and then it heals like super fast, or it heals like a major league pitcher's arm. The thing I remember most is that dude says funky butt lovin'. Whoa, bro. That looked like that car was gonna hit us. Oh, and then this dude's just gonna get in a random car. Perfect. Oh, and he's getting in the blacked out Chihuahua car. Yo quiero Taco Bell. He's like, you'll see me. I'm the SUV that doesn't have lights on. out of the country license plates. There's out of state plates and there's out of the country plates. Okay, this is where we're gonna see the most Pink Panthers tonight, right in here. Pepto-Bismol outfits. Does that say Ed Hardy? Wow. Ed Hardy is still alive out here. That was probably that Edward Hardy. I'm Canadian, so I can say go Blue Jays. I heard the Sacramento A's are already out of the wild card games. Hold on, I'm going to try to look it up real quick. ESPN. Let's see how the Rockies did. It doesn't say. Okay, hold on. We're going to go outside lane right here. Okay, Tigers beat the Cardinals. Brewers beat the Royals. White Sox beat the Blue Jays. Pirates beat the Orioles. Dodgers beat the Nationals. Astros beat the Athletics. Padres beat the Red Sox. Marlins beat the Yankees. Reds beat the Rangers. Damn, everybody played. Rays beat the Twins. Royals beat the Brewers. Cubs and Guardians postponed. The Phillies beat the Rockies. No! They haven't won one all year. Oh, wait. Yeah, they have. It says Colorado is 2-6. That must be counting the... This must be counting the preseason stuff, right? Or maybe that was just our home opener. Oh, these two are sharing some nachos, I think. Oh, no. It won't zoom. No, it won't. I don't know what's going on with the focus tonight. Oh my God, this dude next to me is so close. Here's what you're missing by my Zoom not working right. Some superheroes with sunglasses on. These two dressed exactly in the same... Oh, and they're fighting too. I told you not to wear this. Oh, Wonder Woman Boots girl. We already saw her. I watched the Kanye West concert at SoFi Stadium. A couple people uploaded it to YouTube. And he's standing on a big globe. One of the funniest parts is that he's micromanaging the concert the entire time. So he'll say Dre, no more IMAX screen for the rest of the show. And then you can see his production people scrambling to do whatever he's saying on the fly. Such a Kanye thing to do. Oh, look at the people back here. Hold on. This truck blocked the good shot. This is Dirk's Bentley's Whiskey Row. And it's about 11:30 here in Denver. These clubs bump from like 11 to 1. Oh no, they're playing fuck up some commas. The fashion just blows my mind down here. See how the people just crossing the road? There's a lot of that at night. And then a lot of people like racing through on motorcycles. I saw a quad out here the other night. Oh, somebody has their 5.0 right there. Vanilla ice style. Oh, and these Mexican dudes have the top off. Oh, backseat homie has the sunglasses on. This guy in front of me just got out of his car. I think this is an Uber dude looking for somebody. Oh, security dude has a big old neck beard. I'm gonna call him Neckbeard. That's your new name. Oh, here are the girls he was waiting for right here. Damn, dude just literally just left his car with the hazards on in the middle. Wow, he just made everybody wait here for like 10 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. Here's the other side. This is Jaguar room. Oh, it does smell like weed. Oh, this dude has his sunglasses on. Yes, bro. Keep checking to see like what's happening behind us. That's where these cameras really pay off. It records everything 360 the whole night. Oh my god. Kinda glad I didn't show that. It is 11:40. I'm gonna take one more lap on the two bar streets here. They need more food trucks in Denver. Hey, thank you, Shannon. Don't forget the Angels won tonight. Oh, I don't think I even read that. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you for the $20. That's awesome. Thank you, Shannon. And who else? Sorry, I know I missed another one on there too. Hold on. Oh, Rubbing is Racing. Simon says all the dudes in the chat say, hey, all the girls say, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Rubbing is Racing. Thank you so much. And Shannon Hansen, fairy godmother of the chat. Thank you so much. Don't forget about the Angels in the outfield. Don't forget to change this right here. If this says Top messages, switch it to all messages. Make sure it says all messages there at the top. If it says top messages, it's, I don't know, the algorithm is deciding what's able for you to see and what isn't. All right, we're going to try to go right here. Somebody's loading into an Uber with the door open. I dig Ubers, but they're just always loading and unloading like this. Whoa, this dude has the big old dually. This city is not made for the dually. Oh, and he's from Texas. Bro. Tow truck guy putting in work. 2 people are going to come out from the club and think their car got stolen. Brand new M3 or M8. M8 with the expired tag. Definitely getting towed. All right, I'm going to be out of the chat for a second. There's just a lot going on in these blocks right here. I need to make sure we're not hitting anybody. Shout out to the Angels for winning tonight. They did what the Rockies could not do. I'm not a huge baseball guy. I do dig what the Savannah Bananas are doing. Well, that's not true. I like some of what they're doing. Some of it I'm not into. Where are these girls going? She's got the 70s short shorts on. What is in this bag right here? Looks like she's got a potato sack with a hole in it. I used to love doing the potato sack races. Norm Macdonald had this joke. It's fun being a lone wolf, except at the wolf picnic when everybody else is doing potato sack races. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. He was the best. Okay, we made it. I'm going to open the chat back up. Let me see here. Thank you to everybody that made it this far into the chat. Kafixler, what up? I don't even know. I didn't even know he was sick. Who's that? 3/4 membership came from Ellie. Thanks. Hey, shout out to Ellie. Shout out to R.A. Clark. Ace Boogie Stacks, what up? Daniel, Turtlebutt. Wu-Tang Life. WW. Ed, Noto, Fireball, Cap, Nobody. Top messages only shows you what people who prefer the missionary position are saying in the chat. That's a top tier comment right there. Shannon Hansen, angels in the outfield, angels all around us like Shannon. Turtlebutt, yes. Thank you, Turtlebutt, for hanging out. Felzu, thank you for hanging out. Nobody. If cars that recorded everything 360 existed when I was young, I'd be typing this from one of several maximum security prisons. Yeah, my cousin, I have a cousin that's my age. We're both 46. She just turned 46. and we were talking about what it was like growing up in the 80s when you had to leave a message for somebody. Maybe they got it, maybe they didn't get it. Hey, everybody's meeting at the park at 6 o'clock, and then you go there and nobody's there. You don't know that the plans changed. There was no way to tell everybody. Maybe there'd be a party or something, and everybody meet at so-and-so's house for the party, and then their parents find out about it. You show up there anyway. The 80s were just such a really unique time. And they're saying now that my generation, like 75 to 85, that was the generation that had to deal with like everybody having cell phones, everybody having a camera in their pocket, everybody having the internet in their pocket. Kids now, like, they just grow up thinking that the world's always been like this. What kind of stuff were you watching on your iPad when you were little, Dad? Like, my grandparents were literally playing kick the can while their parents were waiting in a bread line or something. Hey, here's the Texas dude. He's on the same lap that we're on. A lot of tire right here. I don't know where he's gonna park this. Dually Ram. I'm used to seeing a lot of dualies, but not a lot of dually Ram. It's usually like Chevy or Ford. Oh, these dudes have had enough. They're just gonna bail right here. Shout out to everybody that remembers what it was like in the 80s. I still listen to so much 80s music and think about what I was doing when, like, Take On Me was on the radio, or The Outfield, something like that. This is going to be the last loop through this bar area. I'm playing pickleball with Linda tomorrow morning, so I'm going to go home and get a little bit of sleep. Love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me on this Saturday night. And thank you for checking out all the outfits out here. It's about 53 degrees, but as you can see, everybody's still wearing their like beach gear. It could be 34 degrees and the girls still have skirts out here. And then the dudes don't dress up at all. The girls dress up a lot, the dudes don't dress up at all. But at least there aren't as many people wearing like pajamas and whatever. That was so huge for a while. Well, probably still is. Like, if you want to look like a high schooler, just go out in public wearing Crocs and pajamas. People will be like, what high school do you go to? You have a gray beard, but are you graduating this year? Hey, thank you to JK Canuck member for 19 months. Sorry I missed that, bro. Thank you, JK Canuck. Damn, I have a lot of Canadians showing up for me tonight. What up, Kefner? RA, Wu-Tang, Turtle Butt, Fireball. Oh, this dude just has... Oh, what are these dudes doing? Oh, no, I didn't get it. This dude just has a fire pit. It's like a fire pit that somebody puts in their backyard from Home Depot. And he's cooking hot dogs on it. These dudes looked like they were getting out and then they got right back into the Uber. I'm sure the driver loves that. They got out and then got right back in. Oh yeah, that Uber guy's loving that. I bet he was hoping somebody put their feet out of the window of his mom's car. Oh, here's the dude with the big dually. I mean, he can't even stay in the lane. See how far that... He's like running over all the little cones on the side. It's bigger than the lane. JK Canuck, thank you again. Mama Hill, I just came by to say hello. Happy Easter to my homies. Been sick, can't reply. Love you. Hey, sorry you're sick. Mama Hill, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you're on the mend. Get some chicken noodle in ya. Shout out to Shannon and Mama Hill. It's baseball season. Thank you so much to everybody that hung out tonight. I think I'm still making this prediction. I think the Denver Nuggets are going to win the NBA championship, and they're also going to win the NHL hockey championship. We're going to have 2 big wins in Denver, and then this upcoming 2027, the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl too. All 3 of our teams are going to win. That's my prediction. I'm just putting that out there. Hopefully the universe can hook that up for me. I don't care how. That's just the result that I'm looking for. Oh, I kind of like this BMW, the quad exhaust Beamer. Rowdy. I have a nephew in Iowa named Rowdy. And then this is Jaguar Room on the left right here. We'll get a little bit better shot at Jaguar on this flip. This is the end of the line for Dirk's Bentley. Dirk's Bentley's Whiskey Row. Every time I try to adjust the zoom, it immediately goes to the 13x zoom. This dude is just sitting in the 5.0 Mustang macking on ladies. I love it. Oh, these ladies are gonna frog her across. I mean, that's the outfit of the night with the Chewbacca boots. Sun's out, buns out. All right, here's the back of the Jaguar room line. Seen through Linda's 5% tint. Her Tupac tint. The rickshaw dudes are... Oh, this dude's gonna hit my car. Bro, that was too close. He and I almost had to meet right there. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. If you can, please leave a comment after the stream. Let me know what your favorite 80s cereal was. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Mwah. Please leave comments. Bye.